Hey guys, Jennifer here with the Family Fudge and welcome to Subscriber Lunch Sunday. Now I want to give a big thanks to all of you who've sent in your awesome lunch ideas, and it's my goal to make as many of them as I can. This week I have 4 super easy but delicious lunch ideas to share with you. Now if you'd like to see your lunch idea featured on next week's video, number 1, make sure you're subscribed. And number 2, you can send me your lunch idea using the link in the description box below. Now let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do for this lunch is pull out my Anna and Elsa napkins, and that's because I'm not making just one lunch, I'm actually making 2 lunches for sisters. I'm going to go ahead and start with the younger sister first. This one is for Cora and she's 7 years old. I'm going to go ahead and put her lunch in this purple box, and I will definitely be needing the thermos section for her main course. Cora requested unicorn-shaped mac and cheese. I haven't used this in such a long time, but I know my kids definitely love it. I usually find this at Target, and no, it doesn't actually have unicorn colors or anything like that. It's really all about the pasta shapes. There's unicorns, stars, and rainbows. So I went ahead and made this just like I normally would with any mac and cheese. And what I really like about this pasta is it doesn't tend to fall apart after it's cooked. You know, sometimes with shaped pasta that can definitely happen. So while this mac and cheese is still piping hot, I'm going to go ahead and add it into the lunchbox. I'm not going to spill too much of it. And then I'll move on to the fruits and veggies. For Cora's lunch, I'm going to throw in some blueberries with some really cute Anna and Elsa picks. My kids love to use picks to poke the blueberries because any food is instantly more fun when you put it on a pick. And then for her vegetable, Cora requested carrots. I'm just going to throw in some baby carrots, but instead of ranch, Cora requested something a little bit different for dipping. She requested some blue cheese dressing. Now I actually really like blue cheese. You guys will have to let me know in the comments down below if you're a fan or not. I know some kids like blue cheese and some kids don't. Depending on what brand you get, it can be a pretty strong flavor. Personally, I think it's delicious. Now moving on to the snack. For her lunch, Cora requested some blue corn chips. Now if you've never tried these before, they really do taste just like regular corn chips. It's just that they use blue corn instead of yellow or white corn when making them. Now I found these ones at Target, so not only do they have blue corn, but they also add in some flax seeds as well. So I'm going to fit as many of these corn chips in my reusable pouch as I can. I'll go ahead and zip that up, and then I'll move on to the special treat. For Cora's lunch today, she requested pumpkin spice donut holes. Now I have to say I am a huge fan of anything pumpkin spice, but it is still a little bit early in the season to find many pumpkin spice things at the store already, so these were kind of tricky to find. And then last but not least, for Cora's drink, she requested lemon infused water. So while I was at Target, I found this one. It's already bottled and ready to go, but if you wanted to, you definitely could make your own lemon infused water. You just take your regular water bottle and add lemons to it. It's just that easy. So now that we finished Little Sister's lunch, it's time to move on to Big Sister's. Big Sister's name is Celine and she's 8 years old. Now just like Cora, Celine also requested a hot lunch, and I'm going to get started on that first. For her main course today, Celine requested grilled chicken. So again, while I was at Target, I actually found these grilled chicken nuggets, which you guys, believe it or not, these taste almost identical to the grilled chicken nuggets that you find at Chick-fil-A. These come fully cooked, but they are frozen. And by the way, these ones are actually gluten-free as well. I'm just gonna add a few to a baking dish and pop them into the oven. Now once these grilled nuggets are warmed through, I can go ahead and add them to our lunchbox. Now if I was actually ordering these at Chick-fil-A, I would probably also grab either some Chick-fil-A sauce or some Polynesian sauce. Both are super good. But you guys will have to let me know, what's your favorite dipping sauce for chicken nuggets? Do you like barbecue? Do you like ranch? Let me know what your favorite is. Now moving right along to Celine's a vegetable. She requested a side salad. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up this entire side of the lunchbox with the side salad. I'm gonna fit as much salad in here as I can, but I do wanna leave a little bit of space for the salad dressing. And just like little sister, Celine requested something other than ranch. She really prefers a poppy seed dressing. If you've never tried poppy seed dressing before, it's really good. It's a really good balance of sweet and tangy together, kind of like a vinaigrette. So I've just added a little bit to this squeezy bottle. These are perfect for salad dressing, and I usually find these at the Dollar Tree, although I have seen similar ones at Walmart. This just fits perfectly inside the lunchbox, just like that. Now moving on to the back section of the lunchbox, I have two different things I want to add. So I'm going to go ahead and put 2 silicone liners back here. That way our foods can stay separated. In this first section, I'm going to add Celine's snack. She chose banana chips today. I feel like banana chips are such a classic snack. I used to have these all the time when I was a kid. They're a little bit sweet, a little bit crunchy, and of course they have that yummy banana flavor. I'll just go ahead and put a few right in here. And then in this section, I'm going to put a very interesting treat. Instead of just regular fruit snacks, Celine requested some Coke bottle gummies. Now I was a little bit worried I wouldn't be able to find these because they can be kind of hard to find. But they actually had these and a lot of other interesting kinds of gummies at Walmart. Now these little gummies are actually shaped just like a little Coke bottle, and this variety actually comes with a sour and tangy coating on the outside. And I know that sounds weird, but I tried these and they're actually really good. Not too sour at all. Now with all this talk about gummies, I almost forgot the yogurt. Celine chose vanilla yogurt for her lunch today. And I opted for the yogurt that comes in a separate cup since I don't have any more space inside the lunchbox. And lastly, for her drink, she also requested some infused water. Now these ones are actually a sparkling cucumber infused water. There's also a little bit of mint in there for flavor, but of course you can always make your own cucumber infused water just by adding a few slices of cucumber to your water bottle. Super quick, super easy, and delicious. Now before I hand this off to my taste tester, I'll go ahead and add a cute little Olaf pic right in there. And I also want to snap a quick picture so I can put it on Instagram. If you guys aren't following us on Instagram, you totally should, because I have a lot of giveaways planned this year, especially during back to school season. Okay guys, what was your favorite part?
The unicorn mac and cheese. Donuts. My favorite was the unicorn mac and cheese. We both like it.
What'd you think, Kenzie?
My favorite was the vanilla yogurt. The Coke gummy thingies. Mine was the Coke gummy thingies. You stole my answer.
This next lunch idea was sent in by Riker's mom. Riker is 3 years old and is from Arkansas. For his main course today, I'm going to prepare some chicken and cheese taquitos. Now, I have actually made these from scratch and they're not that hard to make, but I have to say the frozen ones are so quick and easy, and my kids actually really like these, so we have them quite often. When I make them for my kids, I just pop them into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I like to cut them in half. That way they cool down a lot faster and they're easier for the little kids to eat. And these ones are really nice too because they're not super spicy. They're nice and mild. And they're also really good if you have a little bit of sour cream or salsa or even guacamole to dip them in. Today I'm just adding a little bit of sour cream. Now for Riker's vegetable, he requested sugar snap peas, but as you can tell, this is celery. Because unfortunately, I thought I had sugar snap peas, but they were all gone. So I'm gonna have to make a little substitution here. For his fruit, on the other hand, he requested a mandarin orange, which I totally have a big bag of. Not a problem here. And I always like to decorate them with my little eye pick so they look like little monsters. And then I have a few more things to add in this section. For Riker's snack today, I have 2 different things. First, I'm adding some black olives. But instead of adding jumbo olives, I decided to go with the little teeny mini olives. I was surprised on how small they actually are. Now I definitely want to add a food pick in here. I think I'll go with the elephant. And then in this other section, Riker requested beef jerky. So I decided to grab our favorite beef jerky, which is actually not like regular beef jerky, it's more in a stick form, but it tastes just like beef jerky. I think this kind's a little bit easier for my younger kids to eat. I'm just gonna take a couple of these sticks, cut them up a little bit, that way they fit better in the lunchbox. And I'll go ahead and put that other elephant pick right in there as well. Now that brings us to the special treat. For Riker's lunch, he requested a rainbow fruit by the foot. But unfortunately, my store only had the tie-dye version, which is still gonna taste just as good, but it's not quite as colorful. Now you guys will have to let me know in the comments down below. I know Fruit by the Foots are pretty popular here in the US, but let me know, do you have Fruit by the Foot where you're from? Because I'm not sure if it's available in other countries or not. I'm gonna go ahead and open one of these just so you can see what they look like in case you've never tried one. But it's called Fruit by the Foot because it is so long. It's at least a couple of feet long. And it's basically a fruit roll-up. These come in lots of different colors and lots of different flavors. And these have been around for a while, since I was a kid. And then lastly, for his drink today, Riker requested milk. And when I was at the store, I actually found 3 different kinds of new milk. These are from the Fairlife brand, and there's chocolate, regular white milk, and strawberry milk. Now you'll have to let me know if you've ever tried these before. I think they're all probably pretty good, but for Riker's lunch, I'm gonna go ahead and add just the regular classic white milk. What was your favorite part?
Fruit by the Foot. My favorite was the chicken taquitos. Fruit by the Foot. Why are you copying me?
Up next, I have a lunch idea sent in by the mom of the Monroe family. She is 25 years old and is from New York. This lunch includes a lot of our favorite foods, but it also includes a really special drink that we've never tried before. But we'll get to that in a minute. Instead of starting with the main course, I'm going to start with the snack. For their snack today, they requested soft pretzels, but I was able to find these frozen ones at Publix. Now I have to say I'm a huge fan of the Mickey pretzel from Disneyland or Disney World, and these taste pretty much identical. And the cool part is that you can make them at home. They're really easy. They come in a pack like this and they come frozen, but they also include that big pretzel salt. Now the instructions say that you can make these in the microwave or you can make them in the oven, but since I want to make these quick and easy, I'm just going to add a few to a plate. I'm probably going to end up making this entire bag today because I'm pretty sure everyone in the family will want some of these. Now the trick to these is before you pop them in the oven, you want to cover them with a damp towel. They take about 30 seconds, and then right when they come out, you want to sprinkle them with the salt. Now, not all of the salt is going to stick on the pretzel, and that's totally fine. You don't really want it to, otherwise that would be a lot of salt. And of course, if you like your pretzels plain, you don't have to add any of the salt at all. They're good just as they are. So here we have it, the finished product. I went ahead and put this in a separate container because I don't think we're gonna have enough space to put it in the lunchbox with all the other yummy things I'm about to make. For this lunch, the main course is going to be a hot dog. So I went ahead and picked up some of our favorite hot dogs. These are the Nathan's brand, they're all beef. And then check out these buns, you guys. This is definitely not something that I used to be able to find in California. But now that we're in Florida, I'm finding all kinds of new products to try. Now, I'm sure that these taste just like regular hot dog buns. The only real difference is that instead of being cut along the side, the cut is down the top of the bun instead. And I think that's such a good idea. And there you have it. I just went ahead and steamed this hot dog today, but these would be super good on the grill as well. And as you can see, it just fits perfectly down inside the bun. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be buying this style of hot dog bun from now on. Now for the Monroe family, I'm also gonna add a squirt of mustard, and then they also enjoy sauerkraut on their hot dogs. Now this is another item that not all of my kids love. It does tend to have a very strong flavor. It's basically fermented cabbage. So it is very sour. So instead of putting it directly on the hot dog, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a little separate container. That way if the kids wanna try it, they can, or they can leave it off. Either way is good. To go along with our hot dog, I'm also gonna be adding some kiwi and also some cherry tomatoes. And since I'm going with a Lion King napkin, I also added my Lion food picks to the fruit and veggies. Now we have not been able to see the new Lion King movie yet, but we totally want to. I think we're gonna wait till Tuesday because it's a little bit cheaper to go to the movies on Tuesday. Guys, let me know in the comments down below if you've seen the new Lion King movie. Let me know if you liked it or not. Now that brings me to the special treat. For their lunch today, the Monroes requested caramel popcorn. So I picked up my favorite kind, which is the Werther's Original. This is seriously good, you guys. And I didn't realize this until just now, but this lunch includes a lot of my favorite theme park foods. You know, the pretzel, the hot dog, the popcorn. This is a seriously good combination. So now for this caramel corn, I'm gonna add just a little scoop right back here. I'm gonna try my best not to spill it. Uh-oh, some of this caramel corn got into the sauerkraut, and that's definitely not gonna be a good combination. I'll just take that out of there. And then last but not least, we can't forget about the very special drink that goes along with this lunch. For this special drink, I'm using fresh lemons, some cranberry juice, some sugar, and some water. Now normally I would make this in a big pitcher so that everybody could have some. But if you guys didn't know, we just moved to Florida and I haven't quite finished unpacking, so I don't have my big drink pitcher. So instead I'm gonna go ahead and make just a smaller version of this drink today. So in goes the lemon juice, the cranberry juice, a little bit of sugar to balance out the tartness. I'll stir that up until the sugar is all dissolved. And then I'm gonna fill up the rest with water. So basically we have a cranberry lemonade. Now I can't wait to try this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit over some ice and give it a try. It is seriously good, you guys. A little bit sweet, a little bit tart, and very refreshing. Good job, Monroe family. We will definitely be making this again. And there you have it. There's everything in this lunch today. I'm thinking my kids will love this one for sure. What was your favorite, Jack?
My favorite was the pretzels,
Lily?
the hot dog, the caramel popcorn. See you in our next video. Bye.
If you enjoyed this video today, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.